stressed out. No, I'm not stressed out. I hope Taylor's stressed out as fuck right now. Bang, we're live. Bang, bang. No, bam. Fuck, someone got banged. Pegboard. It's the pegboard influence. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the barn. Kill Taylor. J.R. Howell, Taylor Self, Rich Froning, Angelo DeChico, some bearded guy that they call Ben. $1,500 this week. The sponsor, CrossFit 505, an affiliate, our first affiliate sponsor, the greatest affiliate in the world, is in Australia. We found them. We've brought them to the forefront. Here they are. They are the sponsors of Kill Taylor this week. The workout is savage. Listen, these guys are going to go. It's a partner workout. Whoever gets the best time, Rich and Angelo or JR and Taylor, that's the time you have to be.
Ooh.
Is it My Movie 3, Souza?
Yes, My Movie 3, the one at the bottom.
Here's this week's Kill Taylor workout. Pay attention so you don't fuck it up.
This week's Kill Taylor workout is brought to you by CrossFit 505, an affiliate based out of Queensland, Australia. Go fucking buy a membership. This week's Kill Taylor workout is a partner workout, performed waterfall style. 25 cal row, 25 GHD sit-ups, and then max pegboards in the remaining time. Athletes must switch who starts at the top of each AMRAP.
Now this very well might be the most epic Kill Taylor show yet. Not only do we have Taylor Self and J.R. Howell partnering up, but they're going to be going against the GOAT himself, Rich Froning, partnering up with Angelo DeChico. Now, if you think you have what it takes to take down the best time, fucking stop watching that 2 Girls 1 Cup video for the 10th time in a row. Grab a friend and head to the gym. Text into that live number, and we're going to send you a link to hop on the show and do the workout live. And for the love of God, for Caleb's health and sanity, remember to fucking rotate your phone horizontal so it fills up the goddamn screen.
Okay, someone's going to have to explain. I don't know what the fuck waterfall is. Someone has to explain to me. Pedro White is here. Pedro from Ireland, Coffee Pods and Wads. He's always here. Matt Souza's here. Brian Spin is here from the Barbell Spin. And there's a dark camera. Oh, there he is. Tyler Watkins. He came out of the. Hey, dude, the Aperture. Usually Aperture has problem with a black guy, but with your albino ass, it's struggling. You're too white. Yeah.
Too white.
All right. Can someone explain to me what a water? Can someone tell me this workout like in Sevon talk? Okay.
Easy.
Thank you.
So 25 cal row. Rich will start. When he's done, Angelo will go, and he'll move, and Rich will move on to the GHD, and they'll follow like that until they get to the pegboard, and they will do max pegs in remaining minutes. It's 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Does that make sense?
No. Okay, so I understand someone. Listen. I understand someone. You had me for a while. I understand someone gets on the rower. Is that JR right there, just bent over? What the fuck is he wearing?
He's waiting for his pegging.
That's fitness ready. What the fuck is he wearing?
He's like
he's waiting for his pegging.
He's always ready.
Souza, what is JR wearing? He's gonna work out in those pants?
Yeah, those are his official pegging pants with his pegging shoes.
While we're talking about pants, can we talk about the jorts?
Those are Taylor's pegging jorts.
Taylor's in rough shape right now. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. He's got a cold sore or something in the middle of his lip. I've never seen that before. So.
He's got his Rider Daisy Dukes on, and we're getting ready to roll.
How come our guy's not taking it seriously? JR doesn't seem serious.
Oh, he's
they're very serious. Look at
Angelo. Are they trying to lull them into a false sense of security?
Okay, so someone rows, and then when he's done, his buddy gets on the GHD, and then when he's done, someone gets on the pegboard.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and then I guess I'll figure out the reps and how many rounds. Is the audience going to know this? Like, are the people who are the people who call in going to know how to do this? How come I'm the only one who can't figure this shit out?
You're not an elite athlete here at the barn with us elite athletes.
All right.
If they don't get it in under 30 seconds, we boot them.
I think it's more age than elite athlete level that's causing this problem.
Is this a retarded workout or am I retarded?
You're retarded.
It's the latter.
Okay, okay. All right, good. Look at Souza wants to keep his job. Everyone else fucked. All right. I figured I was retarded. All right.
It's not you. It's just the workout, Sevon. Don't worry about it.
I panic every time I hear the word waterfall in a workout. I'm like, yep, not going to understand this one.
Never done that movement before.
Yep, I don't know. Okay, good. Kenneth, 2 retards in a cup. All right. And listen, Pool Boy's trying to take the show over. Each week it's getting longer and longer. He wants to fucking get everything in that intro. Crying out loud. Leave something for us to do.
No,
Rich Froning. Did Rich Froning win the 35 to... Do we have 2 open winners here?
Yeah, I think we do have 2 open winners here.
And Froning's our 3rd CrossFit Games champ.
Yes. No, it's.
You're
What do
right.
you mean?
2 open
Third
winners head to
overall?
head.
Okay, so this is our 3rd... It's our 3rd CrossFit Games champ. We had Sprager. Didn't we have another one?
Ben Smith.
Ben Smith.
Now Rich
Froning. And then we have 2 open winners here. JR won 40 to 44, and Froning won 35 to 39.
No girls. Weird.
Yeah, crazy.
Weird.
No girls allowed. Just like my
It's a
tramp stat
sexist. It's a
tattoo.
sexist show for sure.
No girls in the treehouse.
For sure.
All
All
right.
right.
Are you ready? They're ready.
If you want to go against them, get your partner. Go ahead and text the number up top 928-583-3903.
It's going in 10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The owner of the greatest CrossFit affiliate in the world is a gentleman named Evan, and the gym is CrossFit 505. Second is CrossFit Livermore. I understand. Yeah.
I'm always the bridesmaid. That's okay.
All right.
Just like in the Open last year, too.
You're the best in the Northern Hemisphere. That counts.
This gym does not require vaccination. One of the few gyms in Australia where you didn't have to fucking take the government drugs.
Is it in Australia?
I think it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're off. Taylor Self versus Angelo on the row.
Taylor is so pale.
It's just the
Like,
lighting.
it's crazy.
Who's whiter, Taylor or Tyler?
I think Taylor's whiter than me.
Oh,
The
I think
outside
Taylor.
white balance coming in from the window.
Angela's rolling a 135 right now.
Hey, what's the film guy's name? What's
We got the
Ben.
switch.
Ben.
Ooh, look
That's
at that
right.
transition. JR with a quick stumble. Rich is quick. He's done team.
Hey, yesterday Taylor could barely do the show. He was so sore. How does he feel this morning?
He seemed all right when he came in. He was moving around, no complaints about it whatsoever. I think
Right.
the barn will do that to you. There's just a bunch of shit load of fit people working out.
Packs of them.
Crying out loud, Froning's back looks huge. Is that because it's on the edge of the camera?
No, it's
No,
huge.
it's just huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Objects in the mirror are exactly as they appear.
Did we even see Rich warm up?
Yeah, he moved a rower from inside to outside. That was his
Yeah.
warm-up.
I think he did 3 workouts
That's how
at the gym this morning.
He switched out a rower, and this is his second workout of the day.
So they go at the
Uh-oh.
same time.
119 for
Ooh,
Taylor on
Taylor's-
the leg.
The moment is catching up with Taylor. He is coming out hot right now.
Hey, and what were the rules? There were pegging rules before the show
Yes.
started. Rich told us what is. I didn't understand the pegging rules.
So
No
when you
lube.
get to the top,
Hard
you
rule.
got to spit on it
Hard
first.
rule.
When you get to the top, you got to go both pegs in. You can't
You have
just
to switch
tap
at the
it in.
top. You can't like.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. Whatever peg goes in last, the peg that went in first has to come down.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's
I
solid.
like that rule.
Yeah, that's a great
JR
rule.
forgot to do his GHD, so he is sprinting trying to catch up.
Oh boy.
What do you mean he forgot to do him? He just got.
He
off
went over the
hanging out?
pegboard waiting, and then he realized, oh shit, I'm supposed to do GHDs, and he passed. So Froning had 2 reps. It was 2 reps ahead of him before he started, and he passed him out.
Angelo's just doing the touch and go.
Yeah, that's crazy. Also, one thing that probably, I don't know if it's translating on the camera or not, those pegboards are freaking high, dude. The top of them.
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
start
look
high.
at that transition. From
Touch and
Rich
go from
Angelo.
JR too.
Hey,
It's-
when is this over? This workout is it time cap?
No, it'll stop. So there's it'll
Intervals,
go to
yeah.
3 minutes.
So there's 5 seconds left.
4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
What mic number
So-
am I?
Oh, so
What
they're
happens
gonna-
there is Froning's last rep is just a
Oh,
waste.
so they're still going.
Up. They're up. So
Yeah.
I think they're going to continue to move, even though, like, if you're on the pegboard, you can finish the rep.
They both got
Oh,
6.
okay.
So JR just did touch and go 3 reps on the pegboard.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he's a machine at pegboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He forgot that he sped up and then did touch and goes.
Wow,
Taylor just found out
he's
about
just
it.
mesmerized that he's there with Rich.
Dude, they both are. It's fucking awesome to watch.
Hey, is
Hey,
Taylor
apart,
giddy like a little girl around Rich?
Dude, he got to massage Rich's arm with this little massage gun. Holy smokes. He melted, dude.
There was two
there's
massages
footage of
happening
that.
at that time.
I do have footage of that. What was I had it on live. We all did a workout together, so I was letting my IG run live, so I have it on there.
You're going in 10.
Hey,
10
who's
seconds.
there? Is Hiller there?
Yes.
Hiller's here. Yeah.
Jenny
5.
there from Dense Updates?
Yep. Jenny's
Three.
here.
Oh, that's
2,
awesome.
1.
She's
love
actually
it.
you can't. Oh, she's right behind JR. You can see her.
Oh, with the black shirt on.
Yep.
No.
Okay.
I like Taylor and JR for this. They're longer.
Yeah, but do you think they came out too hot in that first round because of competing with Rich and Angelo? Now they're freaked out and they're like regretting it.
I've never seen JR come out too hot. I would be interested to see what that explosion looks like.
Hey, how many rounds do they do of this?
4.
Oh, so this is a long ass workout.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We're gonna get one
We're,
caller
we're
in.
really trying to milk this. You know what I mean?
Are
It's
there
actually-
are there breaks in between the
The
Yeah.
sets,
You
yeah.
One-
just saw
one
it.
minute.
That was a break. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 rounds. The first 3 are 3 minutes each. with
So
a
this
1
is a
minute
six.
break.
So this is a 16-minute workout.
Yes.
Are we out of our fucking mind? Who the fuck programmed this?
Your master in
Rich.
chief here.
Oh yeah, that's fine. It's perfect. Never mind.
Yeah.
Forget what I'm saying. Never mind.
Workout's
Perfect,
great.
Perfect. Perfect. Hey, listen, 2 people get to go today.
And the 2 of them have already gone. It's Rich and Angelo.
Kevin Gainey did the 8 a.m. class besides Rich this morning. Wow, this is his 3rd workout of the day. Holy shit!
And what time is it? Like 10 a.m. there?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, Tim. Definitely.
Come
And then
on.
Rich is doing all the commentating.
Yep. And he's
Him-
got to leave right from here to go to a briefing at noon.
No
So he's
big
gonna
deal.
finish this and bounce right out back to the gym.
I wanna
This is pretty much
know-
how Dave runs the games.
Hey, you know, we've got a
Minus the
pretty
working out.
hectic schedule too today. You know, like
Right.
we're holding up our end.
Oh, they're coming off first. They're going faster this round.
But you know what is keeping us fueled? The softball-sized holy balls that Taylor has in a bucket.
Is that around?
It is here,
Oh.
yeah. Let's go get those holy balls. Ask Taylor when he's on the mid of the pegboard where they are.
Bryson just said
is it he
Taylor's
said?
roar froze for 6 to 8 pulls.
Everyone. Is that why he fell behind?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you to everyone at CrossFit 505 in Australia. Evan, thank you so much for supporting the show. We really, really appreciate it. I hope someday soon I get out to Australia and we can hang.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that they sponsored. When he reached out, he was just like, the whole gym loves the show. We usually like get together watching on Saturdays. We just want to support it. And when I asked him, I said, hey, is there any specific call to action? He's like, nope, we just want to support the show. Here's the logo. And that's really freaking cool. So we lined it up so that way the affiliate sponsor was here at the barn for Rich, because I thought that was, I don't know, like nice touch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And you know, if we would have got a sponsor who was selling something, they probably would have sold a ton of shit this week with Rich on the show.
You mean like
Instead,
holy
we got an
balls?
affiliate that's
You
just
mean-
like, I love you.
You mean like holy balls?
Yeah,
Please go
holy
buy
balls.
Holy balls.
Hey, have you guys had high ground beef chips? They're pretty good.
High ground beef chips. You can't go wrong.
Hey, how did the stud
Holy
deck sell?
shit,
How did the
Taylor.
bump deck sell? Did they have a good?
He enjoyed it. Yes, I didn't get numbers on the sell of it, but he was pumped with the exposure and the advertisement.
Taylor's
Okay,
trying to
good.
catch up right
Yeah.
now because
Well,
they're ahead by 1 rep.
They both
Yes.
they both got 6 again.
They both got 6
Oh.
again? Okay.
Oh, so
Taylor-
it doesn't matter who finishes that last pegboard first. If you finish it, you get the points.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could they
need to-
tie?
Yes.
Oh, that
need
would
to-
suck.
They need to finish like Taylor. They need to stay within striking distance of the other, so that's why they're rushing there at the end.
Should we instigate a tie break, like whoever gets off the roar first on the last round or something?
Yeah, I can do that. We have the technology.
Quick question. So
My eyes.
we're at 12 and 12 for both of them, right? They got 6 each the first round, 6 each the second round.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we need a
Wow.
tie break for the last round just in case.
Nah.
John
Tie
Young,
goes
great-
to Taylor, I thought.
John Hung, great question. Are holy balls food or are we talking Rich's balls? Great question.
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes. They're both clean, high in protein, and taste freaking delicious. Go pick yourself
And they
up
just got a
bag
tiny
today.
little bit of fuzz on them, nothing too much.
Not too much. It's coconut, actually. Coconut dusting.
Rich is usually an olive, JR's usually an olive color. He looks a little pale at the moment.
Nah, it's just the pagan pants. I think it's reflecting off
I-
Taylor's skin onto his face. Kind of like the ocean in the sky, you know?
Why does JR even have his shirt on? What's wrong with him? Is he okay?
He's got body dysmorphia.
Hey,
Oh, all right.
Sevon, you know how you get worried about taking your shirt off at the beach?
What do you mean? I showered this morning with my shirt on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude. This place is like that on like fucking to the max. Everybody here is just ripped.
He doesn't
If I
worry
was in
about
the
it 'cause he
same
doesn't
room
take
as
it
Rich,
off.
I'd be wearing like fucking chainmail or something.
Dude, the mail guy, the UPS guy, jumped out to deliver something.
Jacked.
Popped the top. Jacked, bro. Jacked. He came in. He delivered a package. He hit a bar muscle up. He pieced out. It was nuts.
They're right there with each other.
Hey, does the UPS guy actually drive down to the barn?
Dude, getting up here is wild.
Yeah, getting up here is kind of crazy, dude.
My truck could handle it. I'm not sure Tyler's car will make it out of here.
Yeah.
so.
It's like good country roads until you get to a gravel road, and then it's another mile.
Yeah, then it gets serious.
I mean, if Tyler's car gets left behind, it's probably not the worst thing to happen this weekend.
they're moving quick.
Apart from last night at about 2 a.m. when I was watching Pornhub, I haven't seen four guys this handsome on the screen in a long time.
And that was just by accident, right? Right, Pedro?
Yeah, I just clicked the wrong link.
Just the preview.
Both are off in 118. Or
I thought it said four hot girls, but
God, it
Nice.
looked like Taylor was rowing so much faster than Angelo. Does that mean Angelo's pulling harder?
he just
Yeah.
makes it look harder than Angelo.
He does, because when Angelo was rowing that first round, he looked like he was barely going, and the monitor was at like a 133, 135, 500-meter pace.
Both won.
Yep.
Hey, so this will be a tie as long as Taylor doesn't come off the pegboard.
Right.
Yeah. And I think
Taylor-
here's the thing, though, too. Both JR and Taylor, I think, know that. Oh, Angelo did, first one to break. And so neither
Taylor's
of
got
them.
a break.
Oh, okay. I didn't say
2-2.
neither of them want to break.
whoa, that's a long break.
Oh shit!
That's a long
Angelo
break.
took an equivalent. I wonder where Angelo's catching up time, because Taylor is like world class at GHD sit-ups.
I guess Angelo's no slouch himself.
Yeah.
No.
Giving Angelo a hard time. My bad, Angelo.
So how many? Is it max number of pegboards you can do with the time
Yes.
remaining?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he. Oh, so
Bad
Taylor was
switch.
ahead. So Taylor was ahead, or you can switch out guys.
No, you can
Look
switch
at
whenever.
that. Look at JR move.
Wow.
That was a
JR goes-
good switch.
JR goes touch and go here for a 2. It's going to get him right back up to that tides.
Time. That's a little
Oh
close.
shit, Jr.
Wait,
so Jr's got to
what?
complete this.
Yeah, he'll complete it.
That was a little close there.
Oh, that would be a
JR
no.
moves faster vertically on a pegboard than I would if it was lying on the
5.
ground.
5.
So
So
Jr.
it
did
is-
not on that rep did not pull out. He stuck
Wow.
the last hole in with his right hand and didn't pull out with his left hand. He pulled out with
Correct.
his right hand again.
Yeah, we'll
He-
allow it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
17 to 17 currently. I think the tiebreak will make it the first person to get off the GHDs and onto the pegboard.
Yeah. So this is a 4-minute round, so they'll have extra time for
Yeah.
Or-
pegboards.
Or Tyler, why don't we make it whoever's off the pegboard first on the last rep? That way the race goes to the end.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
They're gonna
Why
keep
don't we make
going
it
till
so-
the very end.
Yeah.
Instead
If
of who
they both get 6 reps, whoever gets the 6th one first.
Okay.
You're getting ready.
Yeah.
Maybe tell them.
No,
No,
it's-
no.
Both teams
They're
are breathing
racing.
really heavy now.
Yeah, I don't think there's any worry about them not going to the finish.
They're hurting now. I take
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a
Both
lot
These
of
1 minute rests are nothing for them.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't think
Basically
we're
just
gonna
like
have
a
any takers
reset.
this week.
No.
I would be interested to see who's got the balls to call in. Maybe we'll get Ben and Alec again.
You have to have quite a nice setup to have a pegboard. Is it a
Huge.
double pegboard?
Double.
Double.
Yeah, who's gonna have all that?
Look,
Double
you'll-
pegboard, GHD,
Well,
and
you wouldn't need 2 pegboards if you were going with a pair. You would just need 1.
Right. Not everyone has to have a whole party.
Yeah.
but
you got
those
one
are those
pegboard.
2 pegboards on top of each other? Or is that just one long pegboard?
1 long pegboard.
Okay.
It looks much higher, right?
They
Yeah, it
set
looks
it really
huge.
high. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I walk up to the wall, it's a max reach for me.
Yeah. Like the pegs at the bottom there are basically at like eye level. Forehead.
So I'd have
off
to
the rower
jump.
at the
I'd
same
have to
time.
jump.
yeah. Yeah. It's
You'd have
high,
to stand
dude.
on Colton's shoulders.
Oh yeah, JR slowed down a lot.
No.
Yeah.
I think they're He's prepping. He's saving for the pegboards.
He reaches so far back, doesn't he, on the
Yeah,
GHD? You know, most people like go out. He kind of goes.
I want to know
Long.
if Rich's shorts are actually shorter, or if his thighs are just large.
Little combo.
Little
Those
combo.
those are tailored, bro.
Custom.
Custom.
Angelo's only rowing a 205.
Damn.
How many people are in the gym right now?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20, 22, 24, 27, including us.
Is everyone watching or are they working out?
They were working out. Now they've all stopped and they're watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
1:13 or 2:13 left on the time, and Rich is on the pegboard.
Thanks, Spin.
Dang.
Tyler, you're not very good at this.
The CrossFit Open winner for 35 to 40 is on the left, Rich Froning, and on the right is the CrossFit Open winner 40 to 44, JR Howell, going head to head. Rich is a half a pegboard ahead of JR.
Man.
Let's see if JR does touch and go again. Nope, those days are over.
Rich
Oh,
has,
for both.
Rich has 2. Taylor or JR has 1 right now.
You
Yeah,
think
so he's a
JR's
full rep
timing this?
behind.
Look how methodical JR is going. He makes it look easy going up.
Do you think it's sinking in that he's doing it head to head next to Rich Froning right now,
No
and
way.
he's getting a little jittery?
He's in kill mode,
little
dude.
jittery right there.
I feel if any of us wouldn't be phased by that, it's JR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JR's going to have to do touch and go on the last round if he's going to want to.
Ooh. Rich is the first one back up.
Come on, JR, stay
Come
with
on,
it.
JR is just praying that
So
Taylor
now
gets
he's pulling ahead.
off.
He's a pegboard and a half ahead. Oh, Rich is hurting. Rich is hurting. Look how extended that left arm on Rich is getting.
Yeah.
Taylor's going to have to move
Yeah.
to stay
Angela's
within
stepping in
striking
now.
distance.
Damn. Smooth.
So it's 4-3 going into this, the switch.
Correct.
4-3.
And what, they got 1 minute? No,
They're
50,
two. They're
5
two
seconds.
pegboard. I think they're 2 ahead now.
Uh-uh.
1 ahead.
1.5. If Taylor needs to go touch and go to the end, basically.
I don't think he's got it.
5-3.
Whoa, that was a big step.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna drop.
Yeah. He's like,
Oh shit! Taylor going
Taylor.
for the kill shot.
He's got to.
Someone
Angelo
shouts to
slowed
Angelo
down
that he's
a
going
lot.
unbroken.
Yeah. Angela with some. Look how big that like arm span is as it like reach down.
So is Taylor caught up again?
Shit.
Did he catch up with
They're
that?
just
It's
behind.
6-5.
So, yeah, they're still just behind. It's like half a pegboard at this point.
I think Rich
7.
and
Damn.
Oh
man.
shit! Touch and go for
Oh,
Rich.
Touch and go.
Oh shit!
Rich touch and go. Our boy JR, let's go.
7-6.
Oh, he slipped.
Oh, so now they're gonna be
Rich
2 ahead.
Yep. 8.
Wow!
so they win.
That's
Wow!
8-6.
8-6.
Yep.
Yep. So
So they pulled ahead 2 pegboard ascents and descents in that last round.
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
25-23.
yep.
Crazy. Text the number 928-583-3903, 928-583-3903. I will send you a link. Ben and Alec, we're waiting for you.
If you're quick, you might get to say hi to Rich.
You all got it.
You guys got it by
2 reps.
That's what we have. Is that what you guys have?
Crazy. Thank you,
You
Evan.
all-
Thank you, CrossFit 505. $1,500 to the winner if you can beat that time today. Train together, grow together. CrossFit 505 in Australia. We're live at the barn, Rich Froning's barn. Some would say it's the mecca of CrossFit. I know CNN thinks so.
We'll give him a second to catch their breath, and we'll see if we can throw the headphones on, maybe Rich and Taylor or something real quick. Good job.
Damn. Damn.
Job,
Just stay
man.
there
Hey,
for a
you
minute,
bouncing,
Rich.
or you want to talk real quick? All right, Rich is going to jump on for us.
Here you
You're
go.
right here.
Hey, were you nervous in the first round, Rich?
Which way am I going?
Right here.
No. I mean, I was nervous in how hard it was, surprisingly. The row affects the pegboard a bunch, and then the GHD, obviously. It's such a it's a good, devastating combo, right? It's three movements that just compound on each other. I know how good Angelo is on that pegboard, so I knew we'd be all right. I mean, they went out hot.
Yeah.
JR's first set of GHDs, I was like, oh, somebody came to play. So it's been awesome. Yesterday was a whirlwind. Did a bunch of fitness in here. It's cool to see the barn popping, see the gym, kind of the turnaround, man. I did the 2 o'clock class on Wednesday, and then by Thursday the place is empty, and now it looks like it does, man. It's such a testament just to the Mayhem community in Cookeville, and then just the greater community showing up, man. It's a ton of fun. We're gonna have fun couple of days.
When's the
So
last
this
time you
facility
hosted
we're-
the Classic? Sorry.
This
When's the last time you
facility.
hosted
Go ahead.
When's the last time you
We
hosted
can-
the Classic?
Was it? It was before the world shut down.
5
right?
years
When,
ago.
when Fauci shut us all down. So 2020, I think. So it was good. We going over here, Susan? Now, what are we looking at?
Rich, this facility's 100 yards away from your house.
This one, yeah, you can almost see my house in the background there. Yeah, this is the barn. Well, the second barn, I guess. Dad's barn's the first barn.
And someone in the comments said you already worked out twice today. Someone in the comments said they did a class with you at Mayhem.
Yeah, so we're doing the Atlas Free Rescue Freedom workout that we do every year to raise money for anti-human trafficking. And so I did the workout twice with the 7 o'clock Mayhem affiliate owners meeting, and then I did the 9 o'clock and then kicked off the 10 o'clock and then came right up here. So, or no, 7, 8, kicked off the 9 o'clock, and then we're up here now. So
Crazy. And then you and Angelo are doing all the commentating for.
Me, Angelo, and Sean Woodland's gonna rein us in. It's gonna be a lot like the Manning cast is kind of our goal for the thing. So we're on all the cameras.
Hey, how are you gonna survive? How are you gonna make it through the day? How are you not gonna pass out? What do you?
A lot of caffeine. Living
Chick-fil-A.
off everybody's energy, working out a little bit. I mean, as long as I get my workout in, I'm all right. So I got 3 in before, what time is it here? 10:30 in the morning. So we're good. Good to go. Got some fitness in and got the jitters out. And so we're, it's been fun. It's been cool.
How much? Look at JR right now. How much do you think JR weighs? You think he weighs like 145?
Yeah, he's like 148. 148 probably.
148.
There's a stiff breeze coming through here. It's going to blow him away.
Oh my goodness.
He's super fit, though. Holy shit.
The guy is fucking lean as all get out. Someone
is.
throw him a bar or something, a
Give
holy
him a
ball.
sandwich. Come on.
Yeah.
He needs a holy bar or some beef chips right now.
Beef chips.
Holy balls.
Rich, you wrote the workout?
Ish. You know, I wanted to do something that, is kind of barn, pegboard is something we do a lot here. I mean, obviously a GHD is a Mayhem Classic thing. Yeah, it's just a fun piece that, we kind of took the idea from Wadapalooza a couple years ago, me and Angelo and Luke did, where there's some work to buy in and somebody gets hammered on the first set, somebody gets hammered on the second set, and they just got to kind of hang on. So I thought it was fun, pretty good little.
Yeah, what the fuck is this camera, Souza?
We got like 18 cameras.
He means thank you, Souza, for setting all that up. You and Spin did a great
18
job.
cameras, but somehow the...
Hey, relax, brother. All right? Take a breath.
Oh, is that
Wusa.
I can't take it. I just got destroyed.
Hey,
You know how I
Taylor.
get?
Taylor, did you guys think you were going to win? You guys looked like you were going to kick their ass in the first round.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, no. I didn't think we were going to win. I mean...
It was a
GHDs and
home run. It was
pegboards.
GHDs and pegboards, Hey,
And I
isn't that
know-
the name of the show? Like, isn't it supposed to be
It
like
is.
like a home run?
It is, but yeah, definitely.
Hey, the
I
barn roof
thought-
gets ripped off. We blow cameras around.
I
We can,
definitely
Honestly, if you want
thought...
to shut that door,
I
that'd probably
definitely
help.
thought that I was probably better than
Just
Angelo at
pull 'em.
pegboards.
They're just
Or at
sliding
least
doors.
as good.
And were you?
And I feel like
You guys held your own for sure.
I wasn't as aggressive on the pegboard as Angelo was at times.
So
Like in the first interval,
patronizing. You guys
on the-
held your own. You were good. You were good, man. Don't worry about it. Don't
This is
sweat it.
payback. Do you remember the show we did with that call-in show, Sevon, that I was on my carport and Dave called in, and he asked if I beat Rich in the open workout, and I was like, yeah, I fucking destroyed him. And Dave goes, yeah, see? And this is payback.
Which
Rich-
workout was it?
The first
First
workout.
one?
And I didn't destroy you. I beat you by like a handful of reps.
That one wasn't fun.
Rich, are you grilling tonight?
No, I'm pretty tied up. I do have to actually be in the booth. We are gonna have it's a cool thing going on there at the gym, and I would love to have Jason, who usually does our like brisket and stuff around here, but he's working. He's helping Dad, and Dad needs the help or he'll kill us all. So they're putting the rig up, and luckily Bill and Katie trust Dad enough that they're like, yeah, you can handle it. So we'll be doing that after the commentary's over, and we'll be putting the rig up for tomorrow.
Hey, JR, did you guys think you guys were going to win? You guys came out hot. It looked like the first round looked like you guys had them.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be really close one way or the other, but I did think we had a really good chance to win. And actually, lesson learned, Rich said we should do 20s. I said, no, we need to do more volume.
I figured the pegboard, we'd get more
separate
pegboards that way, yeah.
And I was like, I know I know Mayhem, and if it's not worth doing 100 of, it's not worth
That's
doing.
true. We
So,
probably should have done a 5th set if we were doing 20,
Yeah,
you know?
so
So if you don't do 100, it doesn't count
Right.
on GHDs.
I had to put JR on my back. Last week, JR embarrassed me. It needs to go that way a little bit.
There's more than one camera,
No, it needs to go
Taylor.
toward Angelo.
Yeah,
a little
towards
bit.
me.
This is like Inception, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is like Ghostbusters. All the streams
Peter?
are across.
That's good.
No,
Peter,
Oh, Angelo's
shut
there.
the fuck up, Peter.
You can go back towards JR just a hair.
There,
Angelo-
right
An-
Yeah,
there.
perfect.
Angelo, did you and Rich want to win? Were you guys like, hey, let's win this?
we
Yeah.
don't like to lose
Yeah.
anything.
I mean, I didn't care as much, though. I know that all these guys, I think everyone else was more competitive than I was.
That's bullshit because before the workout, he's like, I'm not rowing any higher than a 1500.
And it-
I'm like,
1700.
I'm rowing 1800. And we come out and Angelo gets off the rower before me. I'm like, oh yeah, you definitely weren't being honest.
No, Rich had the
I had
rower
it set on
time
500
per 500.
pace, so I got in his head a little bit. He's like, I don't even know what I'm rowing.
I got
And
to like 15. I had 15 cows. Like, hey, Rich, I don't even know what I'm rowing right now. And he switched over. It was 1750. I'm like, ah, shit, I fucked
Perfect.
up now.
No, we were perfect. That was all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Angelo, are you competing this year?
Yeah, this year, yeah, on a team again.
And they just went
And-
crash.
Yeah, we went to
And-
Crescendo.
Oh, okay. And are you guys going to make it to the games? Is Mayhem going to make it to
yeah.
the games?
Oh,
Man,
I think so. I hope
We gotta build a new shelf. You guys can win the games. We put
Yeah.
all the trophies up there yesterday, so we gotta put them up. You
Yeah.
gotta put a new one up there.
so. Put us up there.
I told them I'd buy a new shelf if they win, but I wasn't gonna like put a spot up there and waste
Don't
it,
want to
make
waste.
it look awkward.
Don't want to waste the $20 for
no,
a new shelf.
No.
$1,500. All you got to do is text in, beat
No one's
the
going in.
score 26.
No, no one's.
I don't know how you guys anyone's going to set that up. It's going to have to be someone who has a really nice.
And one really critical element, Subline,
Yeah.
at the top of the pegboard, you can't tap and go. You have to tap
There's
and
no
switch hands.
there's no pulling out. You have to actually
You gotta leave
change
it in. You
directions.
gotta leave
yeah,
it
leave
in.
it in and let it soak for a second.
And that really fucked JR on the pegboards because those were the slowest pegboards I've ever seen JR do.
I mean,
Whoa.
They
Shots
were.
fired.
I love JR. Would you
Shots.
disagree?
He's
they were definitely the slowest ones I've ever done. But yeah, it was. It's a little. I mean, you got to adapt to stuff like that. It's all good.
But
Hey, they
if
didn't
you-
look slow.
No.
I had one big fumble where I reached really far to come down
Oh,
fast.
yeah, and then you-
I got stuck. I was like, ah.
Oh yeah.
I
I've
did
done
one
that.
of the where you go to reach and you leave the peg and you're like, there's no
Yeah,
peg
I did
there.
that once.
Yeah,
I did
so-
that once.
Hey, is
Yeah,
this
I've
the
not done them
first?
in a while.
Is this the first time you guys have met each other? Has JR and Rich and Angelo ever met before?
We've seen each other in passing. I
Just
don't
like
think we've
maybe-
ever.
maybe
yeah,
on the screen.
Yeah, on the screen. Yes, first time. I met Taylor last year at
Syndicate.
and then we've crossed paths. They worked out here yesterday, and then JR, you didn't get here till when? Last night.
Yeah.
So
I've met Rich before.
yeah, we once or twice.
Me and Rich are acquaintances.
Me, Angelo,
Work
and-
friendship, not
me-
like a outside friendship.
Me, Angelo,
A
and
forced
JR
friendship.
are in a group text, and Angelo, like this was earlier in the week, kept referring to Rich as Dick,
Yeah.
and it was just really throwing me for a loop. I was like, wow, dude, I would never.
That's,
don't even
that's,
think
that
about
was
it.
my dad's.
Yeah.
As a kid, like that's what I knew my dad as from his buddies was Dick. So Angelo just,
I like when people like call me out. Like Sevon, I was on the phone with him yesterday, and he's like, "Who are you talking about?" And I don't even think
I
about
don't
it.
even think about it. It's just what it is. Yeah,
My
I'll
friends
get
call
a-
me
I'll get a
a dick.
text, "Hey,
Is that the
Dick,
same
what do you
thing or
think?"
different?
So it takes me back to my childhood.
I'm feeling really good right now. Not to rub it in on JR, but last week I kind of wanted us to lose a little bit because I wanted JR to experience what it's like to lose to just some,
Slap.
schmuck on the internet.
Slap dicks like us, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't lose to slap dicks today, but how does it feel? JR's gonna go home.
He's sulking
and
on
he's
it.
gonna
Yeah.
he's gonna do 50 for time for 3 days straight on the pegboard.
Change direction,
Yeah, I don't
turn
like
for
it.
pegboards.
Yeah,
Next
I don't
time it's
like
a mile run, 30 pegboards, mile run.
I
That's the
watched
next
that
one.
video. Sam sent
That's
me
a
the
fun video.
That's a cool video.
It was a
Yeah,
cool
that's
video.
one.
The weather, or like the trees were changing and stuff. It was a cool video.
Is that a true mile or?
It's so if you run this full loop and then you got to run around the kid's swing set, it's
Okay.
a full mile. Yeah.
JR, is there any truth to this? Are you stewing?
Yeah, I'm not very happy about it. there's a reason why I don't compete past the open. Yeah. No, but I mean, legless road climbs were not good. So.
I mean, I'll be honest. If I was the reigning fittest 40-year-old,
stop.
I would be pissed off too.
the reigning fittest 3 workouts with nothing heavy.
Taylor, was it hard to relinquish control this weekend? I know you're pretty. You and
No, I wanted to change it to instead of GHDs to burpee get-overs.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to do. They were suggesting 30 cals, 30 GHDs, and I was like, why don't we do 21 cals, 15 burpee get-overs,
That'd have been good. I just, honestly, I know we're known for GHDs, but I like the combo of the GHD to pegboard. Like,
Yeah,
it does
it's
something
hard.
to, like, you get to that point on that pegboard, and there's a little bit of panic set in where you're like, I don't know if I can make it on this next pull, and so I kind of just like that.
Because you're pressing off the wall and pulling with
And
your
honestly,
arms.
the row got affected more than I wanted it
Yes.
to, too.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man, it was the second row that got me, or third row that got me the
Yeah.
most. I was like, oh, man, I need to, like, save something for this fourth one, knowing that I had the longer
The
piece
third
on
row,
the
I
pegboard.
was messed up.
My rower, I definitely rode probably a little slower than I want to in my final round, but for me, I never wear grips on pegboards because I feel like I'm not as accurate.
Yeah.
And after the third interval, I put grips on, and that helped my
Yeah.
fourth interval, but I just need to practice with them on more.
Yeah.
Because I always go fingers in the hole, so I use the dowel on the pull-up bar,
Yeah.
and that doesn't work on the pegboards. I have
Gotcha.
to flap it around and wrap the thumb. What do you do? Do you go?
I do flap it, but I don't mind. I don't
Yeah.
mind to my.
Do
I
you
don't mind
wrap
to
the
finger the
thumb?
holes. No, I put it on the end.
Really?
Just steer.
Yeah.
Just steer.
Like
We
that.
still talking about pegboards or
A little bit of both. I think
Okay.
it's kind of innuendo. I
Yeah.
believe is what it's called.
in your endo?
In
Okay.
your endo.
Oh,
Bend over and I'll show you. Hey, I have to say the drunk video, CrossFit video
Drunk news.
was spot on.
Oh, thanks.
That was well done.
Cool. I just got an erection. That's cool.
It was good, man. But yeah, pegboards. My hands are like hamburger hands. We did a bunch of muscle ups yesterday, and then I did those workouts this morning. So I have to wear the. I used to get weird, like on the backs. You know, sometimes you do a bunch of dumbbell stuff.
yeah.
I
I got
get
it right
those
now.
every once in a while, but I don't get them anymore as long as I have the
The pegboard, I get it.
right in there.
I'm gonna do more pegboards now. They're fun.
They're fun. They're good. Like
Yeah.
I like, it's a good for a legless stimulus if you want to change it up a little bit.
Yeah.
They're just fun to kind of do. So we do a lot of them depending
Dom
on the
was
time of
over. Dom came over last night, and he hadn't seen my gym. I have a half pegboard.
Yeah.
The company makes like a half one. My ceilings are short, so I got the half pegboard, and I got some other stuff. And when I was outfitting the gym, this is like a month ago, Madison's like, "Are you sure you're gonna if you're gonna be done after this year? You're gonna be doing all these tricks?"
Oh,
I go
tricks.
I'm the best at the tricks. So yeah, probably.
That's all I'm good at.
I'm like, I'm not gonna lift that barbell over there. I'm gonna be doing the tricks.
What's in the double bay garage in your at your house? The basement's the gym.
Yeah.
But it's the 2 bay garage or something else. What's in there?
A garage.
Oh, well, like what?
My wife's car and my cold plunge
Oh, okay.
and storage.
Dude, I was just
workbench.
admiring yesterday how you have a sauna built into the underside of your stairs.
Oh yeah, did you see it? Yeah.
That's pretty
Did
crazy.
you put any type of vapor barrier? Or
Yeah,
anything?
there's vapor
okay,
barrier.
okay. I was
Yeah.
about to say.
Yep.
Your floor is just gonna rot through and you're
Yeah.
gonna fall in one day.
Is the siding of this barn metal or is it
It's
like is it it's
hardy
a wood?
hardy board.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like
hardy
a
board. Yep, yep,
concrete
yep.
type. Or,
It's something we can't afford.
Yeah, I know what hardy
Yeah.
board is.
Hey.
and I definitely can't afford
Hey,
it.
when your wife says, "Hey, it has to match the house,"
Oh yeah.
there's like
Damn.
certain things that you make it work. So yeah, no, this barn was pretty much built exactly for
Yeah.
this, and then eventually like I'll be able to, when the kids, if they want to play basketball or something, the ceilings are high enough. We can put a basketball goal in here. I've got a batting cage actually up there that
Oh,
all
nice.
we have to do is run the wires. So like we might lose some muscle ups, but this barn is basically to where when the kids
Sports.
want to start playing sports, and we still do some CrossFit stuff in here. So it was
you have a
my
ball
my
machine, Rich?
playground first, and then
Do you have a
what?
ball machine? You have a ball machine?
We don't have a. No, I throw myself. So yeah, we
Hey,
just
it's-
started men's league softball this.
It's full
last couple
circle
weeks.
for you. Your gym was in the back of Bases Loaded, and now your Bases Loaded is in the back of your
Yeah.
gym.
There used to be a baseball facility that we trained next to at the
My,
old Mayhem.
my dad used to pitch to me, but he sucked
Throw it.
ass. He had arthritis in his elbow, and he would get a little drunk beforehand, too. So half the time I'd get hit by the balls. God damn it, Dad. What the fuck?
My dad would just set the ball in the tee.
My dad would, like, hide behind the L, like, throw it at you.
Hey, Rich, do you ever
We have
use the
similar
old?
childhoods.
Do you ever use the old barn up at your dad's house? It was funny. I was remembering you and Darren were working out in there, and we were in there. Me and your dad were smoking cigarettes, standing 10 feet away from you while you worked out and drinking Budweiser.
Coors Light. My dad would be like, "Hey boys, I got a wad for you." Know, he was real big when we first started CrossFit. He's like, "I got a wad for you. Run down to the house and grab me a Coors Light out of the fridge." I'm like, "Dad, that's not a wad." I'm like, that's childhood, So like he thought it was hilarious. Hey, I got some functional fitness for you. We're gonna go move these rocks,
That's my
Like,
dad. That's
is-
my
is-
dad.
He thinks he's so damn funny.
Is that gym still there?
Yeah, it's still there. It's it's more of a relic at this point. It's a lot of storage in there. The pull-up bar is still in there. Rubber floors in there. I think there's a squat rack and some plates in there. So like in the summer, if we'll do a swim workout at the pond, there's still stuff there.
Yep.
We use a lot of it when we do the 4th of July
The
thing.
rig
so
down by the
there's a rig
pond
by
lot.
the pond
use
that
a
we
lot.
can swim and do pull-ups or bar muscle-ups, and so it's pretty cool. You guys need to check that out on your way.
What I want to do is a Murph, like Sevon was telling me that story last night. I was like, damn, that makes me want a cigarette. What I want to do this year is I want to do a Murph challenge. with like Bryson and maybe some of our other friends, we're the person who gets the worst time on Murph, or maybe some
That's a beer
penalty.
mile or something?
No, you have to
Smoke a pack
smoke a
of
cigarette.
Oh, God.
You have to
One
smoke a
cigarette, that's
Just
it?
one cigarette.
That's easy.
I think
that
I'd
would be the
puke,
best
I
YouTube
think.
video. Could you imagine Rich smoking a cigarette if he lost Murph? That would be crazy.
Make it a crack pipe. You gotta up the stakes.
I'm in.
Nice,
I'll lose on
Pedro.
purpose.
Just rip the Band-Aid off. Never smoked a cigarette. Let's go straight to the crack pipe.
That's funny.
Hey, Taylor, were you concerned this workout was too long for Kill Taylor? Did you try to?
I did a 20-minute work. I did JR's qualifier workout once, and it was like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Remember that, the hundreds? Damn, dude, get up and smile.
He's angry.
Good, dude.
Dude,
Chilling.
no, you're not.
Just
We
hanging
need to
out.
get a chair for him.
Yeah.
And have you ever
be
done
back.
this workout before? I mean, how many new workouts are there? Have you ever programmed this before, Rich or Angelo?
We do a lot of
done
these
very
2,
similar.
2, 2, 3 intervals, or the 3, 3, 3, 4 interval. It's a cool. Actually, we did one on Monday or Tuesday, Ben. We did a 2, 2, 2, 3, like the game, similar, but instead of 3-minute and 4-minute, we did. You started each interval with a 100-foot lunge with 50-pound dumbbells, 10 strict pull-ups, and then max reps,
Oh, yeah, I saw you guys
185-pound
do that.
bench. That was a fun one. So it's a cool way to like add some intervals, and as you lose the intensity, you can, you get a little bit more time on that last interval, and it's, I don't know, they're just kind of fun to change it up, constantly varied, right? Add a
Hey,
little
guys,
bit of intensity.
for those of you watching, Taylor just stopped what he was doing and
get a
went
chair.
over and got a chair for J.R. Howell. And if you are around Taylor for 5 fucking minutes, he's that guy. He's always the guy looking out for someone else. That was like just a perfect example of what a fucking great dude you are,
good
Taylor.
dude.
It's all,
Just a good-
if you're ever
well
going to
done.
travel,
Trademark,
he's
but good dude.
he's the best dude to have in the house. He'll always cook you an extra steak. He'll always get you a chair. He'll pick you up from wherever you go. You're a fucking good dude, Taylor Self.
When you're not with him, he grates on you like a fucking cheese grater.
Abrasive personality. I've been told I have that too, so you're good. You fit in
JR,
well here. Fit in
JR,
well.
would you program this in your gym?
In my gym, yeah, sure.
That was
I got six on a wall.
As a class workout, that'd probably be good as a rope climb workout. I feel like as a class workout, I probably wouldn't.
I wouldn't program that. When I first got the pegboards, before I got the really, really thick pads, I programmed it for like a birthday workout.
Yeah.
And I told everyone, hey, if you're wondering if you should do pegboard, you should never get on it. And a guy fell from about halfway down and compound fracture. That's it. Yeah.
We have a taker. We have a taker.
Yeah, they're going to take it.
It's got to be.
Yeah, they are going to be taking it.
Alec and Ben want
Dude,
redemption.
they called in last week.
Alec
It's
and Ben
crazy.
want redemption from the legless.
Were they 2 reps behind you guys?
No, 5.
No, who's nobody's counting.
47,
Yeah,
42,
nobody's
I think.
counting.
Was it
I
47?
thought they got
42?
44.
It was
No.
42.
42, yeah.
I bet you
Angelo texted me. He goes, hey, you think we could take them on this workout? We were not in the same spot, so I don't know. It'd be close.
He thinks no way.
I don't think Angelo's is. I don't know.
Angelo's pretty good at legless.
Dude, so am I.
Oh.
And he.
I'm not as good as
went
him.
out. I think JR's better at legless, at least compared to today. Your legless last week were on another level.
I'll say this. He was probably above both me and Rich last week in that workout, but me and Rich are probably both above you in that workout.
Are you sure that if
We're
you
somewhere
guys
in
went
between.
out at JR's pace, what happened to
We
you?
wouldn't. That's the problem.
I think
you know
what
how long
happened,
I've been doing
seriously,
this shit?
I know you wouldn't, but I feel like he was right where you had to get enough reps in
Yeah.
the bag early.
Well, he took
3 minutes in. 3 minutes in was my first double. That's
did
a
you
lot of
see
doubles.
how
Fuck you.
Did you see how fast he was on that first set of GHD?
Because
Yeah.
I forgot to do them.
And I was like, nah, dude, I'm not about that level today.
Hey, it's because I watched Taylor do a pegboard and a half, and Rich went, JRGC.
Yeah, I was like, hey, get on it. He was like, he goes, oh shit. Yeah, sure enough.
What happened, JR? You forgot to go to the pegboard?
Yeah, go back and watch.
No, he forgot to go to the GHD.
I got off the rower and just watched Taylor on the pegboard for at least a full rep.
Phil.
Oh,
So, at this workout in Wadapalooza, it was heavy double unders,
GHD.
90 heavy dubs, 30 GHD, something like that. And then the first person could go, and it worked the same way, but you had 3 people. So it was almost pointless to have the third person to go. And so a lot of people had gamed it and weren't going to send the third person. So me and Noah are standing there, and I honestly didn't think about it because I'm there to work out. I'm obviously there to compete, but I want to work out too. And so he looks at me, he goes, hey, you even going to do this first round? And I looked at him, I was like, I didn't come here to fucking watch.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, yeah, me either. And so, like, I shamed him. I didn't even realize it, but I shamed him into doing the
Yeah.
first round. Yeah, we got our ass kicked the rest of the weekend, but we won that
We
workout.
clapped everyone in that
We won
workout.
workout. We
That's
won,
the workout that made me famous as an individual. I looked like we're starting the workout. I looked down the line. It's Dallin on one end and Corone on the other end. Phil Toon, before anybody knew he was all on steroids. And
Oh, no, everyone knew. It just wasn't.
Hair
I just
replacement,
took-
hair
I just took
replacement.
it out in that workout, and I smacked Dallin to the left. And it was a good workout.
We didn't know we were going to smack people around.
I remember practicing it at JR's because he had a flip sled, and after getting abolished by the pig at the ranch testing workouts, I made it a point to never get hurt on a flip sled again.
It's crazy that we ended up here. What episode is this of Kill Taylor? Have we been going a year?
47.
Yeah,
This week's 47.
It's crazy because I remember when we first started, I think I had you on the show, Rich, and I was like, hey, if Taylor ever has to take a week off, would you do it? And then I remember talking with Taylor about, hey, maybe someday we'll end up at the barn. And then just out of just fortuitous, Mayhem Classic timing, nothing was forced, and here you guys are.
No, heck no. We'll do it again, man. It's fun to get out. And as long as it's a partner workout, I'm in. I just do not like to hurt by myself anymore. I'm such a baby when it comes to that. But I'll hurt with somebody else for sure.
It depends on the workout. If I'm better than the person I'm going with, I like to hurt on a partner workout. Like maybe sometimes versus Bryson. If I'm going with JR, I'm like, he'll pick up the slack.
Yeah, that's how
I do that.
That's how I felt.
Hey, Rich, you sounded like your dad for a minute. I'd never heard when you said, you know how long I've been doing this shit? I was like, wow.
I know, right?
There's Rich Sr. I just saw him.
It happens, right? You
Yeah,
become your
it's
parents,
happening.
Right?
But also, you've always been known for that.
Yeah.
You've always been the best at just like intuitive, making a decision in a workout that's the right decision.
I just don't like to hurt. Like everybody's like, you're so good at pacing. I'm like, I like to flirt with that line of hurting. I'm like, too far, slow down. Oh, too far. Unless I start walking on a run or something like that. But then you push too hard.
You pushed a little too hard.
Do you ever think about how generous you are with this? Like, does that ever cross your mind?
Dude, this is what I like to do. It's fun to see people in here doing it, and I mean, you got like 18 different things going on here.
Yeah,
Sam's over here like doing whatever with kettlebells. You got girls incline benching. You got clean and jerks going on one place. You got rowing.
Right.
It's what it's about, right?
And my kids are right there.
Well, my kids are like coming in here on a scooter. I just saw Lakeland running through here. I got my dog. Like, it's life, man. It's awesome.
That's the first thing that came to my mind when I was here yesterday. I was like, damn, it's hard to imagine the true generosity. So I just thought it was cool.
Nah, dude, this is what it's about. We've been given a lot to have this. So, man, I'm just glad it's getting used. It's like almost a little bit lonely. I think we've gotten used to like everybody's. They like the athlete facility, which is awesome, but it's, the barn's been kind of empty. Angelo and the team come up here quite a bit, but, man, it's usually just me in the afternoons. The bars need to, like, get oiled, which they never had to, and so now it's just, like, it's cool to see it getting used again.
If you were taking that, like, if you could put that into a philosophy in life, would you consider that's more of, like, an abundant mindset, like an abundancy mindset where you have a lot, there's enough for everybody and, like, to share it, and that doesn't mean it's going to take away from you?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think, man, like, obviously for years when I competed, like I was singularly focused and like nothing. I didn't want anything to get in the way. But we still had a ton of people in here working. Like we would have like a couple of my buddies and like the 3 o'clock crew. They come up here and they're still like, hey, they're grinding, right? We always joke. There's always one or two dudes in here that are like. They're not training for anything. They're not whatever, but they're down to suffer. And you don't have to tell them how to scale. They just like figure out what to do. That guy. There's always that in a good way. Like, and not that guy that's like, oh, that guy. It's like that guy that's just like, hey, I'm like, Greg, we're doing this. He's like, cool. Right. I'm going to do something almost identical. I'm going to scale it appropriately. And they're just grinding. And man, that's what it's about, right? So it's just, it's fun.
JR, when you look around the barn, and now that you've been to Mayhem, is there anything that you see? I know you have an insane facility, maybe one of the best on the East Coast of North America. Is there anything that you're like, okay, I'm getting that, or I'm putting that in? What do you see when you look around there?
Yeah, I mean, I've had like Jason's especially asked for like a belt squat. That's something I probably need to get, especially for people that might have some injuries where they need to load and be able to do some marches and stuff like that. Like doing that with a weight belt in between two boxes is a little bit So, like, I would say that's the one thing I see.
I'm getting a belt squat after using it yesterday.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Honestly, we don't have a ton of specialty stuff in here, to be honest. Like, it's just pretty much grunt work.
Yeah.
We got the belt squat. We've got a handstand walk obstacle, lat pull down. But for the most part, man, it's just like it looks like a normal affiliate.
You know what
in
you
here.
guys should get? And I hate to be the guy who tells you what you should get.
No,
but
I'm always.
the rig-mounted parallel bars that JR
Oh,
has.
okay.
I just
We just
got
have
a pair.
those, but-
I just got a pair. I think is this a Monster Light?
Yeah.
It just goes in the Monster Light, and
Really?
you can adjust the.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
good.
It's cool.
My kids would love that. I mean, they come out here, my girls, and they'll swing around on whatever Trice is in here. And so
You need to get the rock wall attachment for the rig.
Oh, they have an attachment for the rig.
Send it to him before the game.
Ones that go horizontal.
Oh, wow.
I want a wall that's like
climbing
5, 4,
wall.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1 climbs for time. Yeah.
Angelo's.
Hey, where did that
you ever
come
heard-
from? The one that's on the collage.
He hates it.
But have you done
I
it?
don't
No,
hate
I
it.
haven't
I
done
don't
it.
hate
I
it.
know.
It's just like,
It's my
that
idea.
workout.
It's not your idea, dude.
The fuck are you talking
You
about?
stole it from me.
Hell no. I told him a long time ago about this. I had a dream.
Angelo's been
I had a dream about it.
creaming about it.
It was like
Overhead squat, right?
overhead squat and
Oh,
then
that's
overhead
sick.
lunge. It was like
Dude.
overhead squat and then it was 6-4-2 pegboard at 18-12-6 or something.
Climbing board.
Overhead
Yeah.
squat. Yeah, sorry.
We'd never
rock
get anything
wall.
done here if
I'll
we
show it
just-
to you.
I
workout's cool.
I think I got the idea when I was at Aromas testing workouts, and Dave has a rock wall
Yeah,
and
yep.
and I was like, man, it would be so cool if they did like just
It's like-
lanes of it, like pegboards.
Why is it harder? They've
Right.
done 20-foot rope climbs. They have the crash pad.
Right.
Why is it harder? They can do pegboard. They
I-
could put it on a plexiglass. They can screw it in.
I think they think it's more specialist, like someone like Laura would do so well, but then cycling is. And
Not if
swimming.
it's
swimming. Yeah.
Right.
Well, we don't
Not
need to
if
worry
it's
about
just
Laura
like- not
anymore
if it's
anyway.
just like
so.
a one
Good
titty,
point,
one
Pedro.
titty.
Yeah.
Not like the little things.
Yeah, it's not like a course you have
No,
to navigate.
just
it's
a
just
titty.
reach and fucking go, tap, come back down. That'd be sick.
Rich and JR flex off $1.99. JR, you look so fucking jacked. It's fucking
So
ridiculous.
You know, until you asked JR
Who do you think can produce more breast milk if you had to choose between two of them?
Jazz Barnes appreciating the conversation. For those of you who don't know, in 3 hours at 12:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the Mayhem Classic stream will go live 12:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It will be day one of the Mayhem Classic. They will be sending 2 people to the CrossFit Games. I also really have to thank CrossFit 505 in Australia for putting up the prize money
505.
today. You guys are absolutely
Guys,
amazing.
You guys have to come on the stream at some point. Me and Angelo run the show.
We'd love to.
We're gonna run it kind of like the Manning
We
cast.
would love to.
It's just gonna
Taylor
be a
and Sean
podcast.
Woodland, please
And-
make
Yeah.
it happen.
Sean's gonna rein us in.
Shut up, Peter. I won't say a single swear word, and I
That's
promise that.
that's the only thing we've been told. We
I
have
won't.
to which
I won't.
I can for some reason turn it off, but I can turn it right on too.
We
so.
had a conversation about last night that I'm really afraid for myself.
And I just told Angelo, if you need to use an R word, just say ridiculous. It's really, it's
Close.
Yeah, it's powerful too. It's
That
ridiculous.
person is fully ridiculous.
Yeah.
I also want to give a nod to Charlie Doobie. He is one
Charlie's
of
the man.
the absolutely coolest people in the CrossFit space. I don't know what the name of his company is anymore. Is it still Hamilton Road?
Hamilton,
No, it changed.
Okay. Last time I knew it was Hamilton Road, but Rory's handling all that. Rory's been great on that end of it. Josh Malone, man, that gym, I'm telling you, like, he's
Transformed.
It's awesome. It's cool. It's going to be cool for everybody to see. It's going to be fun. Honestly, I don't know what me and Angelo are really going to talk about for 5 hours.
We'll figure it out.
We'll find something. So
Well, the 3 of you are going to be fabulous. Sean Woodland's absolutely great.
professional. How
yeah,
funny was
manage-
that video? I'm glad he got in on like the we're here to call the action. At first, I didn't know
That
if he
was
would
so good.
do it, and man, it was good. That was fun.
What-
It's so much fun. That video took 15 minutes
Yeah.
for us to film, and then
Yeah,
our
it's incredible.
media guys turned it around in like 10 minutes.
Just like us randomly
Yeah, we're just like,
talking.
hey, we're just gonna do a bunch of stupid stuff, and then they clipped it up into gold. It was great. My kids
What's the
think
crowd
it's the funniest
like?
thing ever. That's all that matters.
What's the crowd going to be like?
I don't know. It's intimate. We didn't sell it. We weren't selling a bunch of tickets. We wanted it. We sold first to Mayhem affiliates, then to Mayhem athletes, and then opened it up. And so I haven't even looked at ticket sales, but it's going to be cool in there, man. It's hell, we've got 100 volunteers of our members, so
Yeah.
they're in there. And so, man, it's just going to be a cool, intimate feel when we close down for Isabel. So. You're going to have the big floor for the first event, and then it's going to close down because half of the rubber's on the turf, and then half of it's just double rubber. We didn't want people snatching on the turf side, so we're closing it down, and so it's going to be like old school. Like it's going to feel like the Montana Throwdown, Sevon, where it's like
Big
the
sky.
floor, like basically
hell
like
yeah.
100 feet by 50 feet, and it's just like it's going to be close and tight. I can't wait for that. It's going to be fun.
Angelo, how is Crash Crucible?
Crescendo.
Crescendo. How was
Really
Crescendo?
good. I mean, really good. And I'm not just saying that because JR sitting here. Like it when he asked me what I thought about. He shortened the elites turnaround time between the events. That was really the only big change, right, from like last year, is that the turnaround was really short. So like you would like that too.
We're doing
like
here.
how you were at the MAC too. That's kind of probably where you got the idea, where it's like you do your event, you rest for 30 minutes, and you go again. And it was like
you stay hot. It's better for the show. Like that's what we're trying to do with the Classic. Is like we want it condensed, so you're not like tuning in, tuning out. When do we come back? So it's almost like once you're hooked, you're in for the whole thing. Granted, 5 hours is a long time.
That's how. I mean, that's how it ran. That's how he ran it, and it was awesome. Like, I mean, we showed up, and we pretty much warm up for 30 minutes, do our first event, wait for 45 minutes, do the second event, go home. It was like
it's perfect.
Perfect.
What's more primitive, Cookville or where JR lives?
Primitive. What
Primitive.
does that mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
about he's using his hi hat California. You know?
That's a Facebook Marketplace buzzword, dude. I see like an antique furniture. It's like primitive pie cabin. I was like, what the fuck makes that primitive?
Or the mirror pictures. Like,
which town has fewer stoplights? Which one has more toothless women?
Oh, bro,
Spartanburg has more toothless women and men, dude. Show them. Show them.
It's secured right now.
It's pretty similar. It's actually really similar. When you drive around both towns, you're like, okay, this is kind of the same. How many people live in Spartanburg?
Spartanburg's bigger, dude.
12?
The town? No. If you go to downtown Spartanburg, hey, the Denny's headquarters of the freaking world is in Spartanburg, dude.
Denny's,
okay?
all right.
So I think Spartanburg, the city, is probably
So they're
bigger,
on the map, you're saying?
But
Denny's,
I also think
headquarters.
Spartanburg maybe. I don't know. I saw a trailer park.
But like even out where I live,
There's a bunch of trailer parks.
Like even out where I live, it's still a lot flatter. I mean, it's foothills. This is like
hills.
mountain. So where I live is like out in the woods on some property.
I'm talking
but this
about
is another level.
Population density. When you drive around your town, you drive around our town. Like you live like 5 minutes from a food line. Like that's Cookville. Like he lives 5 minutes from a food line. Like that, it feels very.
What's
similar.
a food line?
Don't you worry about
the
that.
shitty kitty.
Grub cat. That's what my dad calls it. He thinks he's so clever.
That's funny.
I'm like, well done, Dad.
Rich, tell me about Jorge Fernandez's baptism. Did that happen at the barn?
Yeah, Jorge and then Lakeland and Violet. They got baptized yesterday right out here in the trough. Dom led it, and both my girls had been talking about it for a while. And Jorge wanted to do it in Dad's pond, and they were afraid the water was a little cold, so we did it up here. And my girls, man, it was cool. Just how excited the girls were, how excited Jorge was, and man, he gave a little speech, and it's a testimony of his life and the changes that he made. Man, it's powerful stuff, and it was awesome. It was really cool, and just cool to see how many people came out and supported that, and man, it was fun.
And Violet has like a weird understanding of the Bible already.
It's insane, just her like level of grasp of faith, and even like a little girl, she was talking in her class. Her teacher actually called us and was like, "Hey, Violet was talking to this little girl about how she was getting baptized. The little girl started asking her about it. Violet explained it to her. The little girl went home, asked her parents about it. They watched the video, and then she wanted to get baptized.
Oh, wow.
And you're just like, at 7 years old, like just to it's pretty impressive. Just childlike faith, man. It's impressive. Trice was like, I'm like, hey, you want to get baptized? And he's like, Dad, I believe in it, but I don't want to go in that water. And I was like, hey, man, it's up to you, you know?
That's funny.
So it was, he was like, he was there for it and supporting his sisters. He's like, you ain't put me under that water. So, hey.
Magnus, shots fired. JR makes Rich look average fit. Holy cow.
Nice.
Come on,
Holy cow.
Easy.
You're going to be.
Like you said, I'd blow away.
Hey, if we're average fit, I'll take it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
You guys are not average fit. I have one last question. Rich, if you were poor, or at least not poor, but maybe like,
Mid-level
Not filthy rich.
only.
Kill
Not
one of those
even-
things and eat it? Is that what you're going for?
not kill
Oh,
one of
sorry.
those things. If
There's
somebody
bison right out the
offered
door.
you $1,000, do you think you could get on one and ride it, at least for a little bit?
Oh,
If we got it in
shit.
that corral, yeah.
But you
Dude,
couldn't catch one out in the field
Hell
and dump
no.
on it?
Dude,
Are
those
you
things
are you
are
guys
40
pointing
miles
at
an
the
hour.
female athletes, or what are you pointing at?
Oh, Jesus.
now we're all
Nice,
dead.
Pedro.
Thank you.
Nice,
But they-
Pedro.
Now canceled.
But they're not like milk cows where you could like walk up to them and
Oh, the
Hell
bison.
No.
Bison.
I need to show you some videos. One almost killed me because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was riding in the
Side
tractor
by
with
side?
him.
Oh, tractor, yeah.
And I got the bag of feed out for him. And dude, when you put that feed in
They
their trough,
charge?
they freak. I mean, because they're across
Oh,
the field,
fuck.
and I dump it, and I try to dump the other bag. I was dumping 2 bags in it. I was supposed to go bag here, bag there. I didn't know that. And I started dumping the second bag, and they're closing on me. He goes, "Get in the fucking tractor." And I go, "What?" He goes, "Those things will fucking kill you if you're
They
in front
won't
of the
like
food."
try. They're not gonna. They're like.
But they're
not
gonna run me over.
velociraptors, but they'll
Run you
start
over.
pushing each other and like
Yeah.
they want the feed or hay or whatever.
Because they'll thrash at each other,
Yeah.
and if you're in between, you'll die.
You'll get messed up.
I've been thrown off a horse several times trying to ride it
Oh,
bareback,
dude,
but
me
I don't.
too. I got chucked off that big the big one out there, I got chucked off of him. It's not fun. But yeah, one of those is they're maybe
That's
one of
a
the
no.
cows.
It's a no.
The
Okay.
bulls, I would not.
Yeah, definitely
no
not.
freaking way.
Dude.
Oh,
Remember when they were,
Taylor.
like, sweat and blood.
Well,
while
I
we
was
were
offering
freaking-
Bryson yesterday. I mean, I didn't ask Rich. I was like, hey, bro, I'll give you $1,000 if you think you can at least try to get on that. I'm glad he didn't take it up. I also offered him $1,000 to eat one of my boogers, and he wouldn't do that either.
$1,000 for a booger?
Eat someone
I
else's
know.
booger?
Yeah. If that, I give Angelo $1,000. You wouldn't do it for $1,000?
I'm not eating someone else's booger.
For $1,000?
No, not your booger.
Oh, okay, dude. What's so bad about my booger?
Not yours. Like Sam's or JR. I'm not eating anyone's booger. I might eat
Too
my
intimate.
I eat
Taylor's
my own for free.
Taylor, someone wants
Would
to
you eat my
provoke you
semen for
here.
$1,000?
Taylor Self doesn't lose competitions; he wins them
Not the
or
same.
quits them.
Oh, I can't spell
Wow.
either. That's like you got. If
Because-
you're gonna talk shit, you got to spell right.
Or quits them because they are unfair. What did I quit, Jay Shits? Jay Shits 24?
Oh no, JR's triggered. Someone said fair in his presence.
Oh, yeah.
That a trigger
Fair
word?
and what's the other one? Say it. You can
Equity.
say it.
Deserve.
Oh,
Oh.
deserve. Ooh. Ooh.
That's a bad one.
I like. What about moist? That's okay. Okay. All right.
It's the meaning behind the words.
The meaning.
right, it's the
Hey,
meaning.
actually, it's good. Fair.
Depends
fair
who
deserved.
says it.
Yeah.
Fair
All
is a
right,
place where they
guys.
judge pigs.
Thank you very much, Angelo, Rich. I know you guys have a crazy busy day. JR, your
On to the
beast. Taylor
next one.
Self, you demand. You guys, day one live stream starts at 12:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at the Mayhem
240. God's time.
YouTube page. CF 505, CrossFit 505 in Australia. Evan, everyone over there at the gym, thank you so much. Next week will be $2,000, and we'll go back to the good programming again. Finally, Jay Sheets, it's an Andy Bernard quote. I'm disappointed. All right. Whatever. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Peace.
See ya.